Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the Hgp Sportscast. Panthers and GDF are now tied at the top of the points table in the Bounty Farm GRFU 15s tournament after a heated afternoon of play on a soggy outfield at the National Park on Sunday last. As the tension grew leading up to Sunday afternoon's showdown between GDF and the Panthers, the defending champs GDF were finally settled by the Panthers. The Army men collapsed 41-22. The Panthers' energy was high as they were eager to push the points table leaders GDF, who were leading with 28 points, aside. However, with this win, the two are now tied after both teams were awarded a bonus point for scoring at least 4 conversions. In the second half of the game, GDF were leading 22 points to 19, but giving away a penalty try sent the Panthers into the lead 26-22. After this, the Army men were unable to hold their composure and eventually collapsed. Osai McKenzie scored 3 tries for the winners, all in the second half to take the game away from the defending champions. Despite the loss, GDF are still equipped with 2 games in hand and will be expected to clinch the title when the competition resumes on June 2, following the break for the Hornets Rugby Club Carnival Tournament, which is part of Ghana's 52nd Independence Anniversary celebration. On Saturday, the young and exciting Pepsi Falcons team defeated Pepsi Hornets 2019.
Well, first off, it wasn't about any individual contribution. It was a collective team effort. We just stepped up defensively, especially in the second half, stopping their runs, sticking to our game plans, and on the field adjustments. And we were able to convert stellar defense into great offense with some beautiful kicks behind the defense and pursue the ball. And we were able to convert those into tries, which propelled us ahead, gave us the momentum, and that greatly downed their courage, and we were able to come out with a victory.
King of the Court Shamari Wiltshire, with a clean sweep, wins the under-15, under-17, and under-19 categories in the Woodpecker Products Junior National Squash Finals Championships. Stanford Howard reports.
In the finals on Sunday in the girls under-15 category between Kristen Gomes and Abisodi Cadogan, spectators were treated to the anticipated battle, which began with Cadogan stamping her mark early for an 11-5 win. Gomes fought back to win the second 11-8, but Cadogan showed consistent form to win the match 3-1. This secured her domination of 3 categories as she scooped the under-15, under-17, and under-19. She also walked away with the Most Outstanding Girl award. In the under-11 and under-13 categories, the Finance sister Christina beat Malia Malku in 4 sets. In the under-11 category, and Paige won in straight sets in her category. In the boys' side of the finals, King of the Court Shamari Wiltshire held off ambitious Daniel Islam in 3 straight games, earning him the well-deserved clean sweep of under-15, under-17, under-19 champion, and also Most Outstanding Boy. Anthony Islam and Samuel Inchkoval fought a hard battle in their first game, going to 19-17. With Islam taking the critical point and again going to 12-10 in the second. Inchkoval didn't seem to bring much of that fight to the third game as Islam took the match 11-5. The younger boys saw the unbeaten Luis De Silva taking the crown in the under-11 category after beating Chad Diabru in straight sets. And in the under-13 boys, dominant Michael Alfonso completed his clean sweep by beating Dimitris Diabru 3-0. Most improved boy was taken away by Nicholas Verweng and most improved girl Madison Fernandez. For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
The Ghana Football Federation over the weekend held its 2018 awards ceremony, where a number of corporate entities, coaches and players were awarded for their contribution to the sport during the last year. It was a packed evening with cultural displays by local artists. A number of persons were recognized for their contribution to the development of football in Guyana. The Federation is now in its 116th year and celebrated this remarkable journey with the hosting of the award ceremony. The event was held at the Sleep-In Hotel and Casino Ballroom last Friday night, where 16 companies and key persons in the football fraternity attended.
We appreciate your service. We recognize and we value the sacrifices each and every one of you have made for the beautiful game.
President of the GFF, Wayne Ford. Mr. Ford praised the work of members of the Federation who helped to restore order to the game in Guyana and spoke of the direction the game will take over the next 4 years. Among the accolades handed out were Junior and Senior Male and Female Footballer of the Year. The Junior Female Player of the Year was Miss Jalay Trim of Kwakwani. Junior Male was Mr. Orville Daniels. Senior Female Player of the Year was Miss Tiandi Smith, and Senior Male, Mr. Sherwin Caesar. Coach of the Year accolade in the female category was Miss Aquila Castello, and Male Coach of the Year was Mr. Bilal Nantambu. Other awards of the evening were the Presidential Merit Award for a Life of Service to Football, presented to Mr. Gordon Brathwaite. Association of the Year, Most Improved Association of the Year, Presidential Award for Most Successful National Team Coach, and 4 media awards in print, non-print, and online journalism. And finally, Royal Challengers Bangalore playoff hopes stay alive as they crushed Kings 11 Punjab with bat and ball in match 48 of the Indian Premier League. Stanford brings the details.
It was a marvelous day for Royal Challengers Bangalore when they won the toss and elected to field. Openers Lokesh Rahul and Chris Gill had made a cameo first wicket partnership of 36 runs. But after their departure, wickets began to fall like a mudslide. Aaron Flint's 26 tried to build partnerships, but they were all bowled out in the 16th over for 88 runs. It was the second lowest total this season and the joint second lowest overall. Bangalore's skipper Virat Kohli wasted no time in the reply. He produced 48 runs off 28 balls, and Prateef Patel knocked 40 from 22 balls, sealed the victory in the 9th over. Kings 11 Punjab has slipped to number 5 on the points table. For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford, and that has brought us to the end of this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. Remember, life is like a sport. Always remember to play fair. Goodbye.